of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Will Reichard has it all teed up. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love going to air this out to start. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Set, hut. Slide blue. 50, green.
Shotgun now for Love. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
McCarthy from his own end zone. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Vikings.
They'll start the drive with Blue. He finds space, middle of the field. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. A third down run with Blue. He still has room inside the 30. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Green Jack. Let's go. 10.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Red, yellow. Ready, ready. Ready.
3rd and long. Here's Love. He's going to push one deep down there. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. On a zone read, they hand it to Blue. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Up the middle, Blue. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, Shaq. 60, 40, 17, let's stay 19.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. He rolls to his right. He's making a bid for it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. There's a design run. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Blue. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Defense making a couple of good stops here. This brings up 3rd and goal. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Vikings have played to an early lead. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he gets in, touchdown! The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. J.J. McCarthy the touchdown. One after tried good by Reichert. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Packers nothing. Will Reichert to kick off for the
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Love now on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Romeo Doubs. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look so easy.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go. Claws raised. Field black. Hunt.
Back to the air. Love. Escapes the pocket. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. McCarthy to throw it. Taking a shot deep here. That's intercepted near the sideline. Nico Fitzpatrick has got it.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Ready. Hunt, hunt.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Nakua nabs this one along the sideline. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Love from the gun. He's got it again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Slide through.
Play action. Love. Buying some time right. Vikings get there. They're going to win this rep. And they've got a little extra distance second down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's a gain of 7.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
On the ready.
First down from the 42.
Set.
Love out of the shotgun. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And they get this down to the 28. A minute 58 to play. We have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Loves to throw again. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
45. White. 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 Hut.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there and extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Ready. Black 50. Green. Set. Hut.
3rd and long for him here. For the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And just to the hurry up here.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Viking.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. There he goes on the right side. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay.
I got to imagine these Vikings defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers cut the lead down to 4. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go. Set the Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 left. 18 left. Track 60.
Trying again after the pick. McCarthy drops this underneath. It's brutal. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. So it's second down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Another throw here for McCarthy. He's trying to go deep again. That's grabbed inside the 30. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Reichard connects there. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Who gets the hand off? And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They send a man in motion. Give on second here to Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go, set. Back. 18 deep left. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
On the double.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Set, hut.
Love now. Getting out to his left. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Ready, break. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. On the move, headed right. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. We've set it down from 37. Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Yellow.
It's a loss of 2.
Love now off the play action. Kraft has it. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
27 yards.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Completed over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Come on, set, hut.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Yellow, 22. Steel, black. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Chased out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Down. Black, 95. Hey, green. Go pink. Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And they pick him up again. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call it pick 6 and multiple? Highlight? like, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, struck 50, green. Smash, red. Hut.
Love back to it after the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down.
Red, cycle. Ready, ready. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Finds him on the slant. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Set. 10 black. Trail green. Set hut.
Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Red, yellow. That's hut.
Play fake, it's Love. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
Once more, it's Love. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Six. Mega. Ready?
Loves to throw again. Cut out left. And they take him down right along the 30.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Six. Black. Ready?
Stick it in the air. Love. He's got a man left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hurry.
Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Black shot. Set.
Throwing on 1st down. Love. Buys time, rolling right. It's inside the 10. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
13 yards. And the Packers, 1st down.
So we're through 3 here. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we set.
Throwing again. Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Set. Ready. Slice blue. 60 red. 60 red. Needle blue. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested.
And the